This coin is a 1956 Canada 5 cents, commonly known as the Canadian Beaver nickel, and it's a classic piece of mid-20th century Canadian coinage. Issued during the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, the coin is made of pure nickel, giving it a solid, silver-gray appearance and excellent durability compared to later plated issues. The reverse design features the iconic beaver sitting on a rock, a powerful national symbol of Canada representing hard work, industry, and the country's early fur trade history. This design was created by George Edward Kruger Gray and had already become deeply associated with Canadian identity by the 1950s. Above the beaver, the denomination 5 cents is clearly struck, flanked by decorative maple leaf symbols, while Canada and the date 1956 appear prominently below, all surrounded by a beaded border. The obverse, not shown here, bears the youthful portrait of Queen Elizabeth, II with the Latin inscription, indicating her role as Queen of Canada. The coin has a round shape with plain edges, weighs about 454 grams, and measures roughly 21.2 millimeters in diameter, giving it a substantial feel in hand. Coins from 1956 were struck in large quantities at the Royal Canadian Mint, making them fairly common but well-preserved examples with sharp beaver fur detail. Clean fields and minimal wear are still appreciated by collectors. Over time, many of these nickels developed light toning, scratches, or surface marks due to circulation, which adds character and tells the story of everyday use in post-war Canada. Overall, the 1956 Canadian 5 cents coin stands as a beautiful blend of national symbolism, practical design, and historical value, making it a favorite among both beginner and seasoned coin collectors. This coin is a 1978 Canada 5 cents, part of the long-running and much-loved Canadian Beaver nickel series, and it represents an interesting transitional period in Canada's coinage history. The coin was issued during the reign of Queen Elizabeth II and struck by the Royal Canadian Mint, at a time when Canada was still using pure nickel, 99.9%, for its 5-cent pieces, just before major changes. In metal composition came in the 1980s. The reverse design shows the famous beaver, resting on a rock, a symbol deeply tied to Canada's national identity, reflecting themes of perseverance, craftsmanship, and the historic fur trade that helped shape the nation's early economy. Above the beaver, the denomination 5 cents is clearly displayed, flanked by stylized maple leaf symbols, while Canada and the date 1978 appear boldly below, all enclosed by a neat beaded rim that gives the coin a balanced and classic look. The beaver design, created by G.E. Kruger Gray, remained largely unchanged for decades, making it one of the most recognizable coin designs in North America. Physically, the coin measures about 21.2 millimeters in diameter, weighs approximately 4.54 grams, and has a plain edge, giving it a solid, slightly heavy feel typical of nickel coinage from this era. Coins from 1978 were produced in large numbers and circulated widely, so most surviving examples show light to moderate wear, smoothing on the beaver's fur, and small contact marks from everyday use, while higher-grade pieces with sharp details and original luster are more desirable to collectors. Although it is generally considered a common date, the 1978 Canadian 5-cent coin remains popular for its strong national symbolism, durable composition, and role as one of the last generations of Canada's traditional, pure nickel circulating coinage, making it a meaningful and attractive piece for both new collectors and seasoned numismatists.